Welcome to Mayor's Minute on Castanet.net. I'm Dustin Godfrey, and as usual, joined by Mayor Andrew Jacobite. Welcome.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be looking at a new apartment complex that's been proposed and I guess kind of approved by City Hall for Back Street there. It's quite a big development for downtown, which is I think a lot of people would consider it kind of a score for densification in an area that the city wants to really densify. I mean, I guess, can you speak to that a little bit?
Sure. I think anytime you can get people to live, work, or play downtown is a good thing. And so the project there is about 22,000 square feet of new office space. And there really isn't a lot of new office space in town, particularly downtown. And that's kind of what you want people to work downtown. So that's a big plus, and hopefully draws a myriad of new businesses to town. There's also then 32 apartments and different sizes, a single, one bedrooms to I think 3 bedrooms or 2 bedroom and a den, and that's also exciting. And the third thing is it's going to be used with sort of a modular construction, and they're actually using modular manufacturing here, and so they're going to build these units and sort of put them together as Lego blocks, as you were, as it sort of sounds, and it really means that they're probably going to have the construction time frame of about a year. So they hope to break ground end of summer, early September, and a year later, so September 2018, actually have the 32 apartments and the 2 floors of office space completely done and people moving in. So that's really exciting for downtown.
So yeah, on that note, looking at kind of like really streamlining a process, that's something that when I was doing interviews with each of the candidates prior to the election here, Dan Ashton, who was actually just re-elected, that's one of the things he said is that when looking at affordable housing, yes, there are responsibilities of the provincial government and the federal government, but really a lot of it also comes down to the city and trying to get some of these projects through zoning and through all of the other kind of processes that City Hall kind of has. Do you think the city could be doing a little bit of a better job of that, or is...
I think Development Services, we've made improvements over the 8 years I've been on council. Every year we try to refine our process, and sometimes there is a log jam. And last year we had a record year, 3 times higher than what we normally do. We had almost $200 million. This year, construction activity is higher than it was the year before, and so we're really trying to focus on our process in terms of how we approve things and how fast we can approve things, and authorizing overtime to sort of get through that backlog. So I mean, the sooner a developer can get a shovel in the ground and get units built, the sooner people can move in, the sooner we can actually collect taxes. So like a lot of things are in play here, and we're seeing a lot of development around town, and a myriad of housing stocks as well. And back to this whole apartment commercial on Back Street Boulevard, it's really exciting that we're using a modular construction design, and there's several modular home builders and companies in the Okanagan, in Penticton particularly, and so for them to create another sort of vertical market for them, instead of just building modular homes, to actually break into doing apartments and helping us with densification, so we can again get people into buildings faster, and hopefully it creates a new I guess vertical market or industry for these companies, for them to continue having people employed and maybe expand their business, not just to Penticton but elsewhere. So it'll really become potentially a showcase project and suite for hopefully other developers throughout Western Canada, the world potentially, but to see that and hopefully incorporate that, and that'll sort of spin off, have another economic spin-off for our community, not just the creating a place for people to work, live, and play downtown.
Sure. Thank you. That's been another week of Mayor's Minute on castanet.net. If you have any thoughts on on this topic, you can send it straight to me at Godfrey at you can send a letter to the editor to letters@castanet.net. If you've got a topic that you'd like to put to the mayor, then you can send that straight to me at Godfrey@castanet.net. And for Castanet News, I'm Dustin Godfrey, and thanks again to Andrew Jacobite.
Anytime.